Statistics shows that between 41% and 65% of men and 27 to 41% of women masturbate regularly. But I'm not making this video to judge you or whatsoever, but what I want you to understand is that masturbation could indirectly be stealing some essential nutrients from your body. So if you masturbate regularly, frequently, chances are you are deficient in this nutrient. So today in this video, I'm going to share with you the 4 important nutrients that masturbation steals from you. And more importantly, I'm going to share with you some of the best food that you can eat to replenish these nutrients in your body. So let's get into it. And number 1 is zinc. If you have ever looked into male fertility or hormones like testosterone, you've probably heard of zinc. Zinc is that trace mineral that is relatively concentrated in the semen. And in fact, every ejaculation can lead to a measurable loss of zinc from your body. I've got a lot of videos where I talk about zinc, the amount you need to start taking. I'm going to put the link of some of this video in the description below, so definitely check it out. But it is very important to understand that zinc is involved in many biochemical aspects of your body functions. Like zinc plays a very huge role in testosterone production, it supports your immune system, it helps in wound healing, and it also supports your sex drive as well as your libido. However, if your zinc level drops too low, and sadly majority of people are very deficient in zinc, so that can cause you to feel fatigue, you're going to have poor immune function, you're going to have slow wound healing, your sex drive, your libido are going to drop, including your testosterone is also going to drop. So zinc actually plays a very huge role in many aspects of your body function. But during ejaculation, that is going to cause your body to start channeling all of this zinc in sperm production. So as a result, that causes other parts of your body that may need zinc to starve. So if you masturbate regularly, you really have to be consuming foods that are rich in zinc to replenish the concentration of zinc in your body. So where can you get zinc? Well, you can get zinc by eating foods like oyster, pumpkin seeds, beef, chicken peas, as well as cashew nuts. These are the common sources of zinc. These are foods where you can get zinc. And number 2 is magnesium. Now, magnesium is another nutrient that your body can also lose during masturbation. Now, magnesium is a very important nutrient in your body, and in fact, magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions, including for your muscle function. It supports your nerve signaling. Now, magnesium also supports energy production, also helps regulate your blood glucose level, as well as your blood pressure. Now, during sexual stimulation and ejaculation, your muscle contracts rapidly and also relax. Now, this process ends up using magnesium. So without magnesium, this contraction is not going to be able to happen. So if you masturbate consistently, you actually need to be taking magnesium because your body is using enough magnesium during that process. Now, without enough magnesium, you're going to feel anxious, you're going to feel irritable, your energy level is going to start to decline, your blood pressure is going to shoot up, your blood glucose level is also going to rise, and that is simply because magnesium helps control all of these processes. So you really have to be taking enough magnesium to replenish the concentration of magnesium in your body. So you can start eating foods like spinach, avocado, Brazil nut, cashew nuts, almond nuts, as well as black beans. These are a great sources of magnesium. You can also get magnesium by eating dark chocolate. So that is going to help replenish the concentration of magnesium in your body. And number 3 is selenium. Now, selenium is that nutrient that is also important in your body, and in fact, it is key in sperm production as well as sperm quality. But it is not just about men. For women, it also supports fertility, and studies show that deficiency in selenium can result in pregnancy complications like miscarriage, fetal growth restriction, high blood pressure during pregnancy, as well as premature birth. So selenium is very important in female fertility. It's very important in women. Now, along with that, selenium also supports your immune system, supports your thyroid health. Selenium plays a role in the conversion of the inactive thyroid hormone into the active form. So being deficient in selenium can result in thyroid problem. It can affect your thyroid, which supports many aspects of your metabolism. Now, selenium is also known to have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. So if you are a type of person who masturbate regularly, who engage in masturbation frequently, you may be indirectly depleting your selenium levels. So you need to keep your selenium level top up. So where can you get selenium? Well, you can get selenium by eating foods like eggs, mushroom, Brazil nut, brown rice, chicken, as well as sardine. These are the common sources of selenium. So highly recommend you start eating them. And last on the list is vitamin B12. Now, just to be clear, masturbation does not really affect your vitamin B12 levels, but I still encourage everyone to start taking vitamin B12, and that is simply because majority of people, most especially older adults, are deficient in vitamin B12. Now, vitamin B12 plays a very huge role in energy production, in the production of red blood cells and maturation in your bone marrow. It supports nerve function. It supports DNA synthesis. Now, if you are feeling drained or low on motivation, vitamin B12 might be a reason for that. Plus, studies have linked low level of vitamin B12 to poor sperm quality as well as infertility in male. So if you masturbate regularly, not just if you masturbate regularly, if you are an adult, you really have to be getting enough vitamin B12 to support your body functions, okay? So you can get vitamin B12 by eating animal-based food. You cannot get vitamin B12 from plant-based products. That is simply because they are not present in those food. So you can get vitamin B12 by eating foods like fish, poultry, eggs. You can also get them by eating fortified food. You can also get them by eating meat like beef. These are the common sources of vitamin B12. So I encourage everyone to start taking vitamin B12. It has a lot of important and interesting functions in your body. So masturbation could actually play a very important role in mineral and nutrient depletion in your body. So if you masturbate regularly, I highly recommend you start eating this food, these important nutrients which I just shared with you in this video. Now, if you want to learn more about vitamin B12, I really have a video on vitamin B12, the amount you need to start taking. I'm also going to put it in the description below, so definitely check it out, and thanks for watching.